What's up, everyone? Welcome to Well Talk Season 4. I'm super excited to be on here with y'all today as we enter into episode 1, and we are now in that next chapter of Worthwell. And for those of you who have not been paying attention, we just celebrated our 1-year anniversary this past July 31st was the 1-year anniversary for Worthwell. So here's a quick recap for all the things that were accomplished this past year. First thing that came out was the brand itself, and then came a podcast, which is Well Talk, which is this right here that we're talking on, or that I'm talking on. Then came the easy listening playlist or album that is available on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, and all that, called Welcome to Cali. That's another thing that you should check out if you haven't done so already. And then lastly, we concluded the year by dropping Worthwell clothing. And that is something that I am super excited about. I've been getting so much feedback, so much positive feedback about the brand. Product has been selling out. So many good things are happening. I'm obviously wearing merch right now. I have the Worthwell Bueno Valor shirt that's on, and got a couple of hats with me here. The Worthwell classic logo hat. I also have actually, this one isn't available anymore. It's sold out, but it's the Worthwell Wear What Is Worthwhile corduroy shirt. And then I also have the Worthwell snapback that is out. This one is available on the store. So is this one. For those of you who are listening in, if you need to see the product, go on It's Worthwell.myshopify.com and you will see the online store. There's some really cool product out there. I've been like, wow, I need to get this, I need to get that. We have hoodies that are available now. Also have beanies that are going to be dropping probably, I want to say, mid-September. Can you believe it? We're already in September, which is like crazy just to think of that already. Summer is pretty much gone. We're entering into fall. And this first episode, I wanted to focus in on being able to talk about the fashion aspect of Worthwell. And I've been a fashion person since I was young. I've always enjoyed dressing up, being fitted, or having the, back in the day, it was the steez, the swag. Now we're in drip, now they're even going into your aura, so all of this is a part of my life. I've really just been impacted by the fashion world and music as well for so many years. My older brother, Daniel, has had a huge influence on me with fashion as well. And my parents too. If you know my parents, like, they're fashionable people. My dad just celebrated his 70th birthday. Shout out to Pops. And both of them, we were looking through photos of my mom and my dad, and I was like, you guys always had just like the leisure suit. My mom was always dressed up too. Like it's just in the genes, right? So it carried over into my life and my brother's life. And with this, I thought, what is it that really compels us to get dressed a certain way or present ourselves a certain way? And I thought to myself, like, all right, well, mental health, right? This is a mental health brand, lifestyle brand. Mental health, feelings, emotions, what we wear is often what we feel. So feelings drive fashion. And that's the title of this episode. Feelings drive fashion. What we wear is what we feel. If you've ever had a morning when you woke up and you were like, I don't feel like even putting on like a outfit, I'm just going to go out in my pajamas today, or whatever it is, right? You have that moment where you're like, okay, or this is all I have to wear today, so I'm wearing it. That's how you felt. You just felt like, indifferent. Some people don't really care, and they just look at it like, I don't care what I wear. That's what? An expression of themselves as well. Some people do. Like, for example, I do. I care what I wear. I care how I look. And it's not to be superficial or materialistic. It's just to say that this is almost like an art to me. I look at it like putting together a project or a piece that is a way of expressing myself. And think about it. Even if you wear a hat backwards, or you wear a shirt that's oversized, or you wear pants that are really baggy, however that looks, the hoodie that you have on, if you have the hood on or off, if you are wearing accessories and have bright colors, all of that, it's all a part of what? Expressing yourself. It's all a part of the fashion process. And so as this continues to grow, I really want to highlight the aspect of feelings and emotions that are captivated and captured when you wear something. And that's something that I really want people to gain and get out of when they wear Worthwell, is they're wearing something that's worthwhile. They're wearing apparel and merch that they can actually say is an investment that is helping promote mental health and wellness in an overall unique way for people to see and say, what is Worthwell? Or for example, some of the hats or shirts just have the W on there, and you say, what's the W for? And I joke around with people. I always make it a different thing every time. I'll be like, it stands for wins, or something random, but it really stands for Worthwell. It's just the symbol. The one W is just that symbol that talks about and presents as overall wellness. And when somebody's like, what's Worthwell? You say it's a wellness lifestyle brand that promotes wellness overall. So this is a way to advertise it. This is a way to promote it. This is a way for people to see and be like, that's cool. I want to be a part of that. Or if you don't necessarily like it, it's not your style, that's cool too. Share it with somebody. Maybe you know somebody that's like, oh, they'd like that a lot. So many cool things have been coming out of this, collaborations. And I mean, we launched the clothing line in May. Certain products have sold out already. Certain things have already been really highlighted where people are like, we need more of that, or I want that. I'm hearing so much good feedback from people. And I just want to say, this is all God. God has put this together. He's orchestrated this. The blueprint is really coming out to see we're seeing that building process come out of what this is and what Worthwell stands for. So if you have not been on the store or the online shop, please do so. And if you feel like you want to send it to somebody or send the link, do that too. Promote as much as you can. The podcast is Well Talk. It's on Spotify. It's coming out where we're going to do more guest speakers, have more guest speakers, and people come on and talk about different aspects of wellness. But it's also going to be a place for people to also showcase what they're doing as well. And perhaps you're an entrepreneur, or you're an artist, or you're a person who has a testimony or a story that you really want to have to inspire people and share it. That's what Well Talk is all about. It's about being able to advance and help people with their wellness, and just a place where they can come and listen in and tune in to get some practical tools, right? Because that's what we need, practical tools that we can actually use and implement on the go. And what a better way to do it than to actually promote with clothing and merchandise. So for me, that's something that I've always been passionate about, of having my own clothing line and being able to design things and make my own designs and, put unique colorways together. And, I'm a sneakerhead too. So the way you wear your shoes expresses, yourself. You express yourself in a unique way through that too. So all of this comes together to say we wear what we feel. And sometimes we wear those feelings, we show it on our face, but a lot of times we show it in what we're wearing. Sometimes you want to wear a bright color because you just feel really good on that day, or you feel really happy, or you just like being bright. That's cool. Sometimes you don't. You just want to wear neutral colors. That's cool too. So all of this is a way to express yourself. And I want to highlight that fashion is art. It is an art. Some art is not for everyone, right? There's some art that some people just don't get, and they just don't really vibe with it. That's okay. It doesn't have to be for everyone. We can all express ourselves in a unique way and do things where we feel like, hey, this is cool, for being able to just show like how you felt that day, or this is cool because somebody else might like it. You know what I mean? So respecting the art, sharing the art, and showing people that wellness is a priority. And essentially, that's what Worthwell is about. It's about investing in what is worthwhile. So when you invest in this apparel and in this merch, you are not just investing in the apparel and the merch. You are investing in a brand that promotes wellness as an overall lifestyle. And it just, I believe, is going to continue to grow, and people are going to continue to see how important it is to take care of themselves, especially with their physical and mental health. Aside from that, stay tuned for more updates because a lot is happening. Next week, Worthwell is going to be in San Diego at Latitude Conference. If you don't know what that is, Google it. If you have not registered for it yet, register for it. I'm going to be out there in San Diego, super excited to be a part of Avanta Sports, which is doing some awesome things. Gary Acosta, shout out to you and all that you're doing. Just so much cool stuff going on. You don't want to miss out. So if you have not registered for that event yet, register for it. I will be there for sure. San Diego is like a second home to me. Aside from that, continue to like, subscribe, and comment, share. Thank you all so much for supporting the brand. Thank you all so much for continuing to rock with us, vibe with us. It does not go unnoticed. You are appreciated. You are loved. Thank you, thank you, thank you,